After the license released by Asmus a few years ago, which in my opinion is already a bit outdated, we had as well last year Dark Toys coming with a third-party option, and now we got another one from Present Toys. We got The Mask played by Jim Carrey, the 1994 movie Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. We are already seeing here the art box with this cartoon style, looks pretty cool with this green color around. Here in the side Present Toys, and in the back the usual warning and notices. As usual, inside you will see everything well packed in foam, nothing special. Here we have all the accessories that come with our mask from Present Toys, not as many as we saw before with Dark Toys, but anyway, with this release you will get 4 extra pairs of hands. You got hands for all the accessories that they are giving here with this release. I think they are exactly the same hands we received before with Dark Toys. You got as well this mallet. Is portraying wood but is in fact made of plastic. The paint application is not the best, you can see some roughness here and there, but I still think it serves a purpose well. The Loki mask, of course, an important accessory for our figure, made in a rubberized material. The paint is good and the details too, however I would not use it with the head sculpt because it may stain. Milo after his transformation, of course. We got this one also with Dark Toys, I think is exactly the same one, just a bit different on the paint application. I don't have any problem with this, it looks okay, but as you see in mine I got some white stains all over his body over there. I hope yours doesn't arrive like this, but on the display I can see it's just some small stains. We got then the 2 hats. These hats are made of a very soft material, like a rubber material. You got this feather over there. It's a pity they keep doing this in plastic. I would prefer a real feather, which will look much better. This is the smaller hat that then you will use with the wolf head sculpt. You got a pile of cash as well, the normal that we receive with 1/6 scale figures. These 3 huge savings and loan bags of money that we received as well with the Dark Toys version. As it is usual with Present Toys, we got this oval basic display stand with just the mask over here in the center. Anyway, it's a display base I always appreciate. Checking now our wolf head sculpt, that looks pretty good. The paint application, it's not that bad. I just don't like those lines on the casting that you will see there in the back. Anyway, it's a head sculpt that I'm not going to use. I can appreciate is a bit goofy head sculpt, but not a head sculpt that I would really use on my display. It's just a secondary piece. Here it is how the head sculpt looks with the hat. It fits pretty well. It's a pity that this feather is a bit bent, then I will need to fix it with hot water, but as you can see the head fits pretty well, is a bit large, you can move around as you want. Just one advice: when you want to change the head sculpt, take care with the shirt, because the neck is a bit large, the shirt will tuck inside the neck. Checking now the main head sculpt, and here I think Present Toys nailed it perfectly. This paint application and the likeness is top. One thing, however, I heard that this is a recast from Cult King. I cannot be sure, but if it is, this head sculpt looks really amazing. For me, beats Dark Toys easily because the paint application is much cleaner and much better. Here you can see him with a hat. Looks pretty cool, the hat fits loose, you can use it sideways or any position you want. That was a problem I had with the Dark Toys one, was very tight. This one, however, you can move it around as you want. Checking now our mask outfit. This one, what I like is the material they used is kind of fabric, not that plastic material that Dark Toys used. Inside you still have all those dots, that looks pretty cool. Then you have the suspenders, you have the tie, the white shirt. The material feels and look very good, and I really like the way they did this coat. Comes out a bit messy, I had to steam it for a bit, so I think you need to take your time so it will look better, but the details on the coat are really good. Then you got these straight pants, they are not as baggy as the Dark Toys one, they fit a bit better, you can adjust them onto these ballroom shiny shoes that look good as well. Not perfect the shoes, the paint application is a bit rough, but they still look very good. I really think that this outfit is better than the Dark Toys one and even better than the one done by Asmus. You know, Present Toys have been giving us a very good quality. Here you can see a detail in the neck that I didn't show you before, and here in the coat you can see all the buttons very well placed, and the stitching and the tailoring looks really very good on this outfit. As for our body articulation, and this was a thing I was a bit afraid, but you can pose this guy as you want. The arms articulation are very good, they stay in place, there is no any wiggling. The head you can turn sideways, up and down without any problem, which is very good for posing our mask. You will have movement on the torso as well. The waist does have movement too, you can turn it sideways, and then on the legs you will have the usual double jointed knees. The legs feel very stiff. They will not go out of place, is one thing that I like on this figure. And then the shoes, you got good articulation too. For the articulation you want to do with this figure, let's say you want bending backward or something like that, with this body you can do that. I'm quite pleased with the body they choose. The mask by Present Toys, an unlicensed release but with a great quality, and I had lots of fun posing this guy. For me, and if you want my honest opinion, is the best mask 1/6 scale figure that you can find right now. I hope you enjoyed this review. That's all for today, and I will see you in the next one.